Okay, so looking at junior year, you've already done this last year as sophomore, so a lot of this is going to be familiar, but it always helps to reemphasize some points. So for junior year, again, all students need to have 7.5 credits during the course of the year. You usually have 5.5 credits of required classes, which include the full year of religious studies, the full year of American literature, a full year of math. We're going to jump down here to the full year of physics and the full year of U.S. history. You will also have a half credit of physical education. In physical education this year, you will have a choice. So if you have a generic 630 junior senior PE on your card, you will need to pick team sports, physical fitness, or lifeguarding as your PE option. If you have 641, 642, 643, or 644 athletic conditioning, your coach has already indicated that you will probably be out of varsity athlete, and so they are placing you in those athletic conditioning classes. You do not have to pick team sports, physical fitness, or lifeguarding. If you do, I'm going to kick it back to you and say, don't pick it. You need to pick another elective. So this is only for those students who have 630. They need to make this choice. This leaves you with 2.5 credits available for this, I'm sorry, 2 credits for this year. Some students are already placed in the third year of a world language, which will take them down to 1 credit of an elective. So with 7.5 credits, most juniors will have 1 study hall during one of the semesters. Again, if you want to have a study hall during both semesters, you need to take something in the summer, and we'll show those summer options momentarily. You can go up to 8 credits during the regular year. That's fine, but again, with 8 credits, you will not have a study hall. You can go up to 8.5 credits during the year, but you need to take something in the summer if you will have 8.5 credits. And with 8.5 credits that you pick, again, you will not have a study hall. Just like last year, your placements for your core classes in things like English, math, science, history were done by your current teacher. A couple things here. 536 is a Phoenix level Algebra 2, and 531 are Phoenix level geometry classes. If you have a question, problem, concern about your academic placement levels that you've been put in, you need to reach out to your teachers. Your counselors and I don't have the full information that your teachers would have as to why the academic placements were done the way they were. So you need to reach out to your teachers in order to get that information. So you can email them. They are all able to take email, and they'll all provide you the best guidance in terms of that. Okay, some options for your junior year. We'll talk about the electives in a second. We are offering 3 courses as summer enrichment classes this year. We're offering Arts and Ideas. That's a Phoenix level course. We're offering digital photography, and we're offering team sports. Arts and Ideas and digital photography will run with this schedule. Team sports, you see the schedule that is here. These classes, all 3 of them, the digital photography, the arts and ideas, or the team sports. Our goal is to hopefully run those in person. If we are unable to run those in person on campus, we have online modules that will take their place. The teachers will move to online learning for those summer enrichment classes if we are unable to return to the campus. For driver's education, for those students who still wish to take it, we are offering 2 sessions of driver's education. You can see the schedules below. Driver's education, though, will only take place if we are able to return to the campus. If we are still in restrictions imposed by the medical and legal authorities, we will not be able to offer driver's education this summer. We're hoping that we'll be able to, as everybody is hoping some return to normalcy. We just don't know right now. But if you want to take driver's ed, you can do that. For all of these classes, for the summer enrichment, for these pieces, our classes, and the driver's education, you may miss only 1 day of summer classes. So please plan your time accordingly, because we cannot be making up days. We cannot be making large amounts of time if you're taking more than 1 day. If you take the second day, we will need to drop you from the class. We encourage you to make your course selections wisely. So your course choices should be based upon your post-high school goals and subjects for which you have an interest, not based upon things like who do you think is going to be teaching the class next year, or how easy or how hard a class is going to be. It should be based upon what do you think is going to help you become a better student and get you into the colleges that you want to get into. Course placements, course selections now help us to determine what classes we will be offering at St. Patrick High School, as well as the teaching assignments. So if we have bad data going into this process, we're not going to be able to make good staffings, good placements for next year. So it's important that you pick the classes you want as your first choices now. And if you have any questions, problems, or concerns, you can contact your counselor. You can contact me. Your counselor will be reaching out to you with times that you'll be available to meet with him, or I'll be having times that'll be available on Zoom, and I will show you how to do. I'll give you that information to do that. Looking at junior electives. Okay, so we have our course name number, we have our course title, we have the level, and we have the credits. So you can see the levels. DLS stands for De La Salle. Dual credit stands for college level. That's the class you can earn college credit with. Honors is H, and PX would be Phoenix. You can see the different courses that we offer here. Oops, Arts and Ideas should be a PX level course. I will change that before that gets sent out. So Arts and Ideas is a Phoenix level course. Most students have already fulfilled their 1 credit of a fine art, and so they're fine with that. Some students, though, have 300 on their course sheet. If they do, they need to take a minimum of a half credit of a fine art for graduation. They can pick one of these half credits to fulfill that, or you could pick a full credit, and it would also help to fulfill some of the elective choices that you have. Please be sure to checking out the prerequisites for these things. So for example, you cannot take drawing 2 unless you've had drawing 1. You cannot take computer graphics 2 unless you've had computer graphics 1. So you always have to have, in the courses that are numbered 1 and 2, you always have to have 1 first before you can take 2. We try to schedule things so that first semester we'll have courses that are in the 2s, ones, and second semester we'll have things that are in the 2s. That always doesn't work out though. With regard to certain classes, jazz band, concert band, percussion, chorus, you'll see that those are just the regular courses. If you are thinking about taking that at the honors level, you would simply pick jazz band if you want to take that, and then Mr. Clark will make the designations for who will be an honors band next year. Same thing with concert band, same thing with percussion, and same thing with chorus. Mr. Wojnicka will make those designations of who will be an honors chorus and those would be an honors percussion next year. So for now, you would just take percussion or chorus to move that along. For our math courses, we offer the Introduction to Computer Science course. It's a full year class. We offer 2 dual credit courses in math. One is the Lewis University Computer Science course. That means you will have already taken our computer science course. We offer a probability of statistics class with dual credit. Same thing in science. You can see the different classes we have here. This is a class we offer in partnership with Lewis. This is a class we offer in partnership with St. Mary's. Our new class this year that we are excited about, that's a new dual credit option, is our Foundations of Education class. We are partnering this year with Dominican University to offer a Introduction to an Education course. So for young men who think they might want to go into teaching as a career, we will have that option, and you can get the introductory level education course fulfilled for your college requirements. For students who have that 630, we talked about that already. You'll take the team sports, the physical fitness, or the lifeguarding. If you have athletic conditioning, you do not need to pick one of these. Keep in mind again that this is already included in your 5.5 credits. So if you are picking team sports, that's fine, but you are still at 5.5 credits. You don't move to 6. You're just taking one away and replacing it with another. So you still have to add 2 extra credits. And then the summer enrichment can get you to where you need to get to. Again, just as a reminder, the goal is to get to 7.5 credits. That includes something in the summer. If you have something in the summer, you can have a study hall both semesters. If you want to go to 8 credits, you can still have a study hall during the year, but that would mean that you would have to take something in the summer in order to get a study hall. You can go to 8.5 credits if you wanted to do so. If you go to 8.5, though, that means you would not have a study hall in the school year, and you would have to take something in the summer. So again, if you have any questions, problems, or concerns about any of this, please contact me or your counselor.